So not too long ago, we let you guys in on some really personal things going on in our lives. And over these past few months, it's been a struggle to say the least. So we want to sit down and have more of a heart-to-heart with you guys, give you more insight on what's been going on over these last couple months truly with us, and what to expect going forward. I know that was a huge emotional dump right onto you guys, and if you're new here, Kyle and Renee, and we've been living full-time on the road for 7-8 years now.
If you've been following us for a while, you know that we spent a lot of time in Utah. So we decided, because we live full-time on the road, we don't have a house anywhere, we can go anywhere and establish care and see a fertility specialist, really figure out what our next steps are. Now, we've been dealing with infertility for a number of years, but the thing that is not on our side is time, which is usually the case with most couples going through this. I'm in my mid-30s, and there was a lot of talk with the fertility doctor about, I know you guys want to have a baby, but you got to take into account how many children do you want. And it was funny when he asked that, Kyle was like, one would be great. But when he said that, I was like, such a great question, because you know, we could just keep trying and hoping maybe by the time I hit my 40s that we would finally have like one pregnancy and that could be it.
And we had to make one of the toughest decisions that we've had to make as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is it emotionally taxing, but it's also financially taxing. It kind of just falls under the umbrella of we just were not ready for any of this.
I guess it's safe to say that we were in the back of our heads toying with the idea of IVF for a while. Like, we knew what it was. We knew that that was an option for couples going through infertility. And we were like, is that the route we want to go? Because it's a big decision. And we've had a lot of back and forth. Like, we had moments where we were like, yes. And then we were like, no. You know, there's a lot of fear when you go through something so taxing, so emotional, that it was like, what if it doesn't work? How are we going to be? Like, how are we going to feel? What we came to the conclusion was that we would have our answer when it comes to like us being able to carry a pregnancy. Is like, at least we know we tried everything we could.
We're kind of both those people. We both have an experience of being ER nurses where we just go head on into things. And you might as well just jump into the water with both feet. So we push forward with going with the decision of pursuing IVF. So over these past couple months, it's been insanity. I can't tell you all the things we've been through, but what I can tell you is that it's brought us closer together as a couple in our marriage.
Yes. Yeah, because we're very grateful for that, because it could split couples up. Like, infertility in itself has caused couples to split and not work out. And the whole journey has just made us so much closer, and I love that.
I love that too.
We had a big decision on our hands, and that included you guys. And it was like, do we tell the audience we are about to embark on this journey? Because we knew we would have tons of support. But the issue that weighed on our shoulders was they're going to expect an answer. There's going to have to be a, did it work or didn't it work? And we didn't want to we didn't want that extra stress on us.
Now, if you, just like me, are not familiar what IVF is, it's basically your last stop resort. I mean, it is the most up-to-date, most expensive way or form to try to recreate a last-ditch effort to conceive. And it is intense, demanding, emotional roller coasters as far as appointment after appointment with no answers, hurrying up to wait some more. It's been exhausting. I
think we were naive because we went into it like, it's just, you do the things and then you get an answer. But we had no idea the length and the delays, and any little thing could throw off the plan. And it was just like, this is hard. Like, This is, you know, I just felt like I never gave enough credit to anyone going through it. Because I was like, you just think it's like, all right, do the procedure and do the meds and here you go. But it's months.
And that whole time span, we're also some of the rare few at our age that are not able to take the step that most people are blessed with naturally, to have a family. And you're constantly surrounded by it. You're constantly reminded that you are the one experiencing this, and it's very isolating to go through. Just to be real and straightforward, it's just the most isolating thing we've ever felt in our entire lives. You're doing really good, baby.
Thank you. I don't mind like tearing up, but I just don't want to mess up my makeup, so
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
good.
try to keep it. Okay, so there we were, in the middle of the country, all alone. Appointments, injections, setting so many timers on our phones so we don't miss anything, and it was what a journey it's been.
Let alone not even having a support system, you know, not having family
Yeah.
nearby, no friends, no family. You're just completely alone, so.
We live a lifestyle where we're always away from family. It was kind of hard because I kept saying to myself, why did we just pick like a location where we have no friends or family? And I think it had to do with we didn't know how much time it would take. You really actually don't know till you're done if it was the right decision or not. Like that probably still was the best decision for us, to just be not distracted. We can still make YouTube videos and post the reality of this lifestyle, but we're also like really focused on all these procedures that we have to do. And I will say, having a nurse do all the injections,
We're
really
there.
nice.
We're there
really
for
nice.
each other.
Yeah.
You took it like a champ, and
You did great.
we got through it together every day. I don't know how many days in a row did we have to do injections for?
So you do 2 rounds of injections, and your first round of injections is to prepare for the egg retrieval process. And I think I added up a total of 25 injections I had to receive for that over the course of like 10 to 12 days. And then your second round of injections is for the embryo transfer. And that is like, actually, I think it's close to like 60 days worth of injections, or 50. I don't think I added it up because I was like, it's just a lot.
It was a lot.
Infertility teaches you that like, we're doing all this and it could be for nothing, and we had to constantly remind ourselves that like we could do all this and nothing could result of it, and whew, it's gonna be hard. It's interesting because a lot of the footage you guys have watched, there's like a whole base layer to it, and that's the interesting about social media, is I think there's a lot of people out there who share their lives that there's like this whole other layer to the story that they're not telling you, or it's kind of like they're keeping it personal, and it's just like, it's crazy. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. And wow, we really went through some stuff.
Yeah.
But once again,
We really did.
it always makes us stronger in the end. So finally, the big day has arrived, and that's the embryo transfer day. This is like after months of preparation, them making an embryo in a lab, and you know, that turning into like a healthy embryo.
It's like a science experiment.
Yeah.
And now it's finally getting over to you.
Yeah, now it's the moment where I've been on a few days of injections and my body is ready to receive the embryo. And it's like, wow.
That was an emotional day as well. It was just like, oh my goodness. It's finally happening, you know? We hope like things are getting to the point of getting some answers, and it just feels like throughout this whole process, there's no answers to be had. And it's one of my biggest struggles is feeling out of control. It's something I struggled with ever since I was a young boy. This feeling when I don't have answers, when I don't have resolutions, my mind just creates these anxieties. And it's just, I don't know, you would feel like at that moment you would have some relief, but it was quite the opposite. Just speaking for me personally, I don't know how you felt at that moment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I just was keeping my expectations low. I think we both were, because they give you a percentage chance of success. It is what it is. Like, that's how you just start to feel.
Once all that was done, we had to leave. I mean, we picked up and we left Utah in the rearview mirror, and we just started heading east because we have life still stacking up against us on the back end. Still, life doesn't stop for anybody, no matter what you're going through. And we made a hard decision that day that no matter what happens, we're going.
Yeah, we decided, like, because they prefer you stick around after that so they can do the follow-up and see if it worked. But they know we travel at the clinic, and that's what we do for a living. I said to Kyle, I think whether we get a positive or a negative for this whole result, we're going to want to be around family. Like, we're not going to want to be in Utah by ourselves.
Yeah.
That's where we were like, Christmas in Pennsylvania. While we're there, we're going to get some repairs done. It's going to all line up. And at least we'll have support around us for this process.
Oh, man. But I am really thankful to have you in my life. Like, it's just, you and I are just, we get through it no matter what together. No matter how hard it gets, we just constantly communicate with one another. And that's what it's all about, is just always having each other, always being there for one another, and just being patient with one another, right? Yeah.
Team Hanks.
Team Hanks.
Forever. That's what we say. And it's like, man, if we can get through all this, like, I think we're going to be fine with any challenge in the future. So, we hit the road.
We hit the road.
So there we were on the open road after this procedure, not knowing if it worked or if it was going to be successful. All we knew is we have to get somewhere at a certain time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't stick around, we told them whatever testing I need to get done to confirm that this is worked or not. Can I take it with me because we're on the road? That's something you guys can do if you get if you're getting diagnostic tests done, by the way, is you don't have to get it done at that facility. You can have them print an order and you can go get it done anywhere. So that's what we did. And from what I can remember, we had a blood test drawn in Kansas, which is literally in the middle of the United States.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
And that was going to determine if the embryo transfer was successful or not. That was going to tell us whether we were pregnant or not. And I don't know if you remember where we were when we got the news.
I remember exactly where we were.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Whew.
This great. Hey, baby. This is crazy. It feels like unreal.
I mean, we already have a baby in the back seat, like, screaming his head off while we were on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, jeez. So without further ado, coming in summer of 2026 is Baby Hanks.
Baby Hanks.
Oh, I'm so happy.
It's crazy.
I swear these are happy tears. I swear these are happy tears. Just bear with me. So, Hank's party of 3 is turning into Hank's party of 4. You probably thought I was going to say Hank's party of 6 or something wild. No, this is one. This is one baby.
Now this is its little heartbeat here, ticking away at 170 beats a minute, and I don't know. I just can't even look at this because it doesn't feel real at all.
I know, it's like, you get like when we got the test back that was positive, it's like, I can't believe it because we've never had that. Like, we've never had a positive pregnancy, ever.
Never
and
once.
then, but you're still like, okay, it's very early, anything could happen, and then, you lead up into your first appointments, and then your first ultrasound, and then you get to a certain level where you're like, this is real, and this is happening, and...
Ready or not, here comes the rest of your life in the blink of an eye. Do we have any answers? No, we don't. We were just putting all of our attention, all of our emotion, all of our resources into this one moment. And now here we go. I mean, here we go. We're just figuring it out. Figuring it out as a couple.
Yes.
We're just getting through life together. And it's real. It's raw. It's scary,
It's like such an emotional moment because we wanted to let you guys in so much. Especially what's been happening recently on our channel. There's once again that added layer of... It's like stress, but it's once again we're excited. But with everything that's been going on, it's like, the weather's been not so good here in Pennsylvania. And everyone who lives here has said it's been a very weird December. Like, it normally doesn't get this cold.
And on top of all that we've been discussing, another thing is applying for insurance too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went through all of this, and believe it or not, IVF is a pre-existing condition, and we couldn't apply for insurance for mom and baby.
Yeah.
So going forward, when we go to the hospital and we deliver, all that will have to be, it's going to have to be something we have to figure out.
Yeah. We'd love to be able to, share some of that stuff with you and share how we've been able to make that work. I mean, I think this is just like a new journey of how does pregnancy work when you live on the road full time? It's just another hurdle that we're learning. Yeah. Luckily, we've been in one spot, close to family, which has been wonderful. But we're not going to be in one spot forever.
I'm just really curious to see if you guys had noticed at all leading up to here, like these last couple weeks with the extremeness that we've been through with these last few videos. Did you guys catch it at all?
I'd be curious if you guys could notice.
Yeah.
We love you guys, and we hope you're ready for some wild adventures coming up.